folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Luis Borrero. I'm a fine artist working in a classical style. In this channel, I take you through all the tutorials and the skills necessary to improve your drawing skills. Make sure to subscribe if you like these videos and check out some of the other tutorials that I have available in Udemy. Thanks for visiting, and I hope you enjoyed the channel. Let's begin with our exploration of ovoids. And ovoids are an essential part of drawing. We're going to go ahead and start with a sphere. And I'm going to do a simple sphere on my drawing board. And by using a sphere of the same size or a smaller sphere, we could essentially create complex overlapping forms or ovoids. Now, these are very, very important when depicting the human figure because the human figure is a conglomerate of overlapping forms, overlapping anatomy, muscles on top of each other. So each sphere is going to have its third contour. And the third contour is really important because that gives the object rotation. So it's really, really important to explore where that third contour is. So by doing, and I'm going to demonstrate here, our object right in front. By exploring the third contour and the overlapping form, I'm going to go ahead and draw this pair. Okay. And I'm using a large circle or sphere and then an ovoid to represent this different looking pair. This pair is really, it has a different shape than the other. And that's why I like to use these other pairs because they're more dynamic. So here I'm just using the overlapping forms and I'm going on to the contour and I'm really conscientious of, this is an overlap right here. And I have one and I have another sphere on top. Okay, and that just gives me a sense of space. Now, it's important to mention that I'm really conceptualizing these forms. I'm not actually observing them that way. I'm really seeing what is called the mind's eye. You're seeing to understand what's right in front of you. So it's important to know that you're not going to actually see these spheres. You have to understand the idea of form to be able to see them. I'm going to go ahead and exaggerate these forms. And my whole job here is really to just create a three-dimensional looking object. And that's what drawing essentially is. You're really just interested in making a three-dimensional looking object. And that's how I've achieved this three-dimensional looking object, right? By just exploring its three-dimensional, how the three-dimensional forms work. So now I have a third contour right here, and I have another third contour right there, and another third contour right there. So now I have an object that seems three-dimensional, right? Now, if the light is coming from one direction, 45-degree lighting in this case, this whole area will be in shadow, okay? And as I mentioned earlier, the shadows are simplified with value number 6. Now you could choose to flatten that shadow by using a stump, okay? And there you see how how effective the third contour it really is. It gives you a sense of volume. Okay? So that's our basic concept for ovoids. Now, when depicting an apple, we want the shapes change, right? But the concept does not. So I could choose to use two spheres or a sphere and an oval right on top of each other. And that's the beauty of this system of drawing. You could use an oval or a sphere to depict more complex forms. It's up to you to decide which ones are going to help you. So you see how this feels very three-dimensional because I've explored. Once I explore the third contour, I have a third contour there, I have a third contour here. Now I'm squinting to see where those third contours are, right? Because they allow me to see the three-dimensional aspect of this. Where the cast shadow and where the court shadow begin, or the third contour. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten that shadow out with my value number 6, and you begin to see how by using a very simple structure of overlapping forms, a system, if you will, of overlapping forms, you get a sense of three-dimensional volume, right? This was the system that Michelangelo and Leonardo and a lot of the Renaissance artists used. This is demonstrated using fruit, but later on you could use this using a model in the human figure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in other free videos or to sign up for a full classical drawing course, please visit Udemy in the link below.